Hello everyone, I am Rimi. I hope you all are doing really well. And today I have come up with a new video on my channel. And this video is about personal pronouns and regular verb conjugation. This is very important topic. So personal pronouns are I, you, he, she, it. These are our personal pronouns. And then we are going to do regular verbs conjugations. So let's dive into it. So today's theme I've already said. Personal pronomen called as personal pronouns. Regular verb conjugations are called as regelmäßige Verben. And then we are going to do Übungen. Übungen means exercises. So what are personal pronouns? So personal pronouns are ich. Ich means I. Ich means I. Du. Du means you in informal way. You in informal way. So whenever someone says any sentence to you with the help of do, then it means that person is being informal to you. Then comes er. Er means he. S means it. Z, small z, that means she. Then comes wir. Wir means we. Ihr means you all in informal way. Then comes small z, that means they. Then we have a bigger Z, that means you and you all in a formal way. So we have three Z's, two small z and one big Z. So big Z though we can easily identify, and this small two Z's also we can identify, that we are going to learn in the next video, how we are going to identify. So ich, du, sie, wir, ihr, sie, sie. Very important, please learn them with the meaning. Bedeutung, Bedeutung means meaning. Now, so regelmäßige Verben. Regelmäßige Verben means regular verbs. So we have to do the conjugations of it. Now, what are the conjugations that we are going to learn? So we write always like this: ich, du, then we write rsz together. This z is she. Why we write this rsz together while learning the conjugations? Because rsz takes the same conjugation, which is why rather than writing them in our separate sections, we write them together. We are common, ear, count. Okay, this count and common, what it is, that we are going to learn. But for now, we write like this, ear we write like this. Then we also write this z and z together. This small z is they, and big Z, you or you all in a formal way. These we write all together. Now, because these also take, this ZZ also takes same conjugations. So, ich, du, rsc, wir, ihr, ZZ. Now, what is conjugation? Look, every verb in German language has this en in the end, in their infinitive form. So, whenever we learn any verb, we learn like this only. Okay. Now, what we do in conjugation, common is a verb which means to come. Now, while doing the conjugation, first rule is to remove this en from the end. So, we have to remove this en from the end. After removing the en, we are left with com only, right? K-O-M. M. K-O doppel M. We are left with this. Now, what we do basically, we add endings to it. So let's do one thing. Let's write com for every pronomen. Com. Again com. Now we have to add endings to it. So ish के साथ ending will be e. So ish, comma, du este. Du kommst. T. kommt. En, we are common. T, ihr kommt. ZZ is common. En. So, ich komme, du kommst, sie kommt, wir kommen, ihr kommt, sie common. Whenever you have to make a sentence, you have to use, if you are using ich, then you have to use, if you want to say I come, then you have to use ich komme. You have to conjugate the verb. And these are the usage of your conjugation of the verb. So you have to learn this endings a, st, ant, an. So basically this wear and ear takes the infinitive conjugation only, which is common only. Okay, great. Now let's do more examples. Gehen, gehen means to go. Now again we'll remove this en, then we'll add the ending ish, ge, her, e. Du gehst, du gehst, st, sie geht, t, wir gehen, sorry, wir gehen, ihr geht, then sie gehen, en. Now the next verb is spielen. Spielen means to play. Spielen, spielen means to play. We'll remove this en, we'll add spiel, then e. Ich spiele, du spielst, sie spielt, te, wir spielen, ihr spielt, then sie again spielen, en. So Spieler, spielst, spielt, spielen, spielt, spielen. Next verb is wohnen. Wohnen means to live. Now we'll remove the en. We are left with wohn. So with ish it will be wohne. With du it will be wohnst. Ste. Sie will be wohnt. Te. Wir wohnen, infinitive form. Ihr wohnt, te, then sie wohnen, en. Great. Now let's do more examples. Hören means to listen. Let's remove this en. We are left with hör. So we'll add t. Sorry, we'll add extra e. Ich höre. Du hörst. Sie hört. Wir hören. Ihr hört. Sie hören. The endings. Now let's do another two verbs by ourselves. Next verb is bekommen. Bekommen means to receive or to get. So let's remove this en. Removed. We are left with bekomm. So ich bekomme. Ich bekomme. Du bekommst. Sie bekommt. Wir bekommen. An or infinitive form. Ihr bekommt. And then sie will be bekommen. En. Next verb is schreiben. Schreiben means to write. The activity which I am doing currently, I am writing. So let's remove this en. We are left with schreib, and with ish we add extra e. So ich schreibe, du schreibst, sie schreibt, wir schreiben, en, ihr schreibt, then comes sie schreiben. Ich schreibe, du schreibst, sie schreibt, wir schreiben, ihr schreibt, and then sie schreiben. Great. Now there is one rule in German. Whenever we do conjugation of regular verbs, abhi tak what we were doing, we were adding these endings, right? ast, ant, an. Now there is one catch. For example, we have this verb finden, and another verb is arbeiten, which I have written. Now after removing this en, okay, after removal of this en, we are left with this d and here we are left with this T, right? So whenever in German language, in any conjugation of regular verb, if we are left with D or T in the end, after removal of en हटाने के बाद, then in do, er, sz and ear, what we do, we add extra e. For example, do में अभी तक हम what we were adding st, now we will add est. RSZ में we were adding only T, we will add ET. Similarly, ER में भी we were adding only T, we will add ET. This rule will only apply when we have this D or T in the end after removal of EN. Only in this case. Let's do. So finden means to find. Finden is a verb which means to find. If we remove this EN, we are left with find. Find. This D. Now, finder, finder, A. Then because do came, so we'll add. Look, if I write finst, will it be easier for you to pronounce? No. So, which is why pronunciation also, the pronunciation will also be easier, and obviously it is a German rule. So, we will add est rather than only using st, we'll add est. So, du findest. Now the pronunciation is easier, right? Du findest, RSZ, findet, wir finden, ear will be findet, et, et, est, and it will be normal. This will be normal, finden. Only change will come in do, RSZ and ear. Change will be that we have to add extra e. So in arbeiten means to work. We will remove this en. We are left with arbeit. So arbeiter, arbeitest, arbeitet, arbeiten, arbeitet, ear arbeitet, zizi arbeiten. Wunderbar. Now let's do one example. Antworten. Antworten means to answer. Let's move this en. Now again we are left with this t. So ich antworte, du antwortest, RSZ antwortet, wir antworten, ihr antwortet, then sie antworten. So, ich antworte, du antwortest, sie antwortet, wir antworten, ihr antwortet und dann sie antworten. Great. Now, let's do Übungen. Übungen exercises. Now, kochen. Kochen is a verb and verb is always written in a lower cases. So, I'll just make it into a lower case. Kochen means to cook. As you can see, this person is cooking. Kochen means to cook. Now, I have written ich, du, RSZ, everything all together. Like ich here, du here and RSZ together because they take same conjugation. So, kochen is a verb. We'll remove this en. We are left with koch. So, ich koche Wurst. Wurst means sausage. Very loved delicacy of Germany. The Germans really like Wurst. They really like sausage. Then du kochst. Du kochst Wurst means you cook Wurst. You are cooking sausage and that too in informal way. If I am using do, if I am talking to a person, I am using do with this conjugation. Then it means I am being informal to that person. I am not being formal. And it is very important to use the personal pronoun with the correct conjugation. You can't mismatch it. For example, you can use do koche. That would be incorrect. Do ke sath coxed will only go. Then comes er as z, she ate cocked Wurst, Now this Z,
if, for example, the sentence is she is cooking wurst, she is cooking sausage. Okay, now obviously, because this is she and you're starting sentence with she, so it will be in the upper cases. Z, then let's remove this is. I'll tell why we are removing. Actually, I'll just tell you in a very short thing that in German there is no present continuous tense, which is why we won't use this is. Z, then cocked. Why cocked? Because I am saying that she. Now she conjugation will be cocked, right? So T we are going to add. Z cocked Wurst. So with the help of this conjugation, you will be able to identify that okay, we are talking about she and we are not talking about this they or you all in a formal way. So this helps you to identify. This Z I have cleared right now. I'll again clear it in my next video. But this Z versus Z, that I am going to clarify in my next video when we are going to do sentence making. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. Then comes wir. So we kochen. Wir kochen Wurst. We cook sausage. Ihr, you or you. You all, it means you all in informal way. Ihr kocht Wurst. Then sie kochen Wurst. So either this is this sie, they sie, or you all in a formal way. Great. Now, next verb, machen. Machen means to make also. Machen means to do also. How we will identify whether it is to make or to do? That we will do. That we will basically we will identify with the help of the context. So the sentence is Ich dash the house of Gaben. House, home, Aufgaben means work. Homework, home task, home assignment you can say. This girl is doing homework, so this house of Gaben bedeutet homework. So now we don't say na, I am making homework, right? Which means here it won't give the meaning of your make. So here it is giving the meaning of to do. I am doing the homework. I do the homework. So we'll remove this en, then ich mache the house of Gaben. Du machst the house of Gaben. Sie macht the house of Gaben. Wir machen the house of Gaben. Ihr, yes, correct. Ihr macht the house of Gaben. And the easiest one, Sie machen the house of Gaben. Very nice. Now, I've also given one more example. Ich mache Salat. I am making salad. I make salad. Now here in this sentence, it is giving the meaning of to make. So machen means to do also, to make also. It depends on the sentence whether it is giving you the meaning of to make or to do. So we have done a lot of vocabulary also, right? So I hope that you all will revise it and you all will make notes as well, because it is very important to make notes and to revise and to practice. So we did personal pronomen. Ich, du, er, sie, wir, ihr, sie, sie. Then we did the conjugations. Conjugations a, st, t, an, t, an. But when d or t comes in the end after removal of en, then we use a, ast, at, n, n means an, ear, at, and then zz, an. And we also did these übung, and this is kochen means to cook, Wurst means sausage, machen means to do or to make. And this is also important vocabulary. Kommen means to come, gehen means to go, spielen means to play, wohnen means to live. Hören means to listen, bekommen means to receive or to get something, schreiben means to write. Finden to find, arbeiten to work, antworten is to answer. Please learn this vocabulary also. It will improve your vocabulary. Vielen Dank, Leute. Thank you for watching the video. And if you like it, please do like, share, subscribe, and comment. And in case you want to enroll in our course, kindly drop an email to hellodeutsch78@gmail.com, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers!